Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Yeah.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Bouncing football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the 38. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
South. Oh, hey. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. That stop coming from Henry To'o. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're running the option, short side. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Come on. You are X.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. From the 36. He's on the move. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Texans leading near the break. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Caught by Diggs. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Mixon. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 6 now. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
All right.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And in for the Houston touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, Jackson. Henry on the catch. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Finding Flowers. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
180.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Play made that time by Danico Autry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
On the move, headed right. Now here he goes again.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the quick, right?
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Stroud. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense up to the line fast. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Keeping it with Mixon. Escapes a defender. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Texans facing a big play as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught by Flowers. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by a touchdown. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Slot man motioned over. Now Jackson off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Now to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Completed to Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw it. That's taken in by Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Throwing now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it in the red zone. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Finds Aguilar. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Back to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So the Texans come away with the road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because